Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're exploring loyalty. You know, that bond, sometimes incredibly strong, sometimes, well, quite fragile. We've got some material that really asks, is loyalty becoming rare? And is sticking by someone always a strength, or can it be a weakness?
Yeah, it's a big question.
So our mission today is basically to unpack what loyalty actually means right now in our lives. Okay, let's get into it.
Well, the source we looked at jumps right in talking about how fast everything moves today,
Right.
especially with, social media. It makes you think, how does that constant stream of new connections, how does it affect our commitment?
In all areas, right?
Yeah.
Relationships, friendship.
Even careers, yeah. The source actually throws out this idea that maybe real loyalty is becoming a bit of a rare currency.
That phrase, rare currency, really sticks with you. It suggests it's not just less common, but maybe.
Yeah.
And maybe the value or how we see it has changed.
Exactly. And it's not just abstract. The source gives some pretty vivid examples.
Like the story of the man supporting his friend for 10 years.
Yeah, a whole decade through really difficult times. That level of commitment, it's profound.
It really is. What does that kind of long-term support through hardship actually tell us about loyalty?
Well, it points to a deep sense of responsibility, I think,
Yeah.
and just being there consistently. It's not just a feeling, it's action over time, navigating challenges together. It really highlights that deep-seated loyalty. And then there's the other story, the woman devoted to her husband through tough circumstances.
Right. We don't get all the details, but the core idea is her sticking with it despite the adversity.
Yes, that unwavering commitment, it really speaks volumes about her personal values, doesn't it?
Absolutely. But the source doesn't just focus on the positive side. It tackles betrayal, too.
Oh, definitely. The impact of broken loyalty, how it can just shatter trust.
Yeah, it's a stark reminder that loyalty isn't passive. It requires trust. And when that's gone.
It can really reshape how you see things, how you trust others going forward.
So, digging a bit deeper, the source offers a kind of psychological underpinning. It suggests loyalty gives us emotional security.
Which makes a lot of sense intuitively. Just knowing someone truly has your back, that provides a sort of anchor, stability in a world that often feels pretty uncertain.
And it connects that feeling of security to our core values, right?
Exactly. The idea is that who we are loyal to and why often reflects the things we hold most dear, deep down.
Okay, so loyalty reflects our values, provides security, which makes being let down even harder.
Definitely.
And that leads to some questions the source puts out there for you listening.
Yeah.
Have you personally felt that sting?
Yeah.
Being let down by someone you were really loyal to?
It's a tough one. Makes you think about the vulnerability involved.
It does. And then it flips it. Think about the most loyal person you know who comes to mind. Putting a face to it makes the whole concept feel much more real, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It grounds it in actual human experience, not just theory.
So as we kind of bring this together, the source uses this image, loyalty, as a deeply rooted tree.
Yeah, I like that metaphor, providing stability, like you said, even when everything else is changing around it.
It's a strong image for steadfastness.
And the final thought from the source is quite powerful too. Loyalty isn't weakness.
No.
It's presented as a real source of strength, like, the light that stays on in the darkest moments.
That's a really resonant way to put it, a light in the dark. Okay, so lots to think about there. As you reflect on all this, here's one last thing to maybe chew on. When you think about all these examples, loyalty given, loyalty received, even loyalty broken, what single act, maybe one you've seen or experienced, strikes you as having the most profound, lasting impact? And, why do you think that particular instance resonates so deeply?
That's a great question to ponder.
Something to think about. Thanks for diving deep with us today.